Hi guys, this is Naomi from U-Nome Security. I'm going to talk about today how music can predict the night. If you have any questions in regards to topics, please send me an email through my website, U-Nome Security, U-Nome Security, and we can talk about any particular subject. But today we're going to talk about music and how it can dictate the night. So music can predict the outcome of the party. I'm just going to give you some different examples of what I'm talking about. For example, if we are playing, say, your top 50 music, which is commercial music they can listen to on any radio station, normally that's your standard party. Obviously there's alcohol there. However, if by about say 10 o'clock, if the music transfers over to trance music, normally that's a red flag for us, and that indicates that there is probably some drug activity within the party. Now, one of the things that we do at the parties is we will cloak all bags, because what we find is, particularly some of the guys coming in, usually dealing, will have bum bags and that sort of thing. If the music switches over at about usually midway through the night, then that's really the red flag as to when parents need to get out, hand out food, monitor toilets, any sort of frequent activity within toilets. So basically, as the bass gets louder, not only the neighbours are going to get upset, but as I said, that means generally that there is some drug activity. Also, some of the other telltale signs is people that are taking drugs will become more animated. There's also, like I said, frequency in using the toilets normally to deal their drugs. But what I will say to you is that if you can ensure that you have adequate crowd control and parents, and just keep supervising, handing out food and that sort of thing to minimise any risk. Also ensure your parent helpers are first aid qualified along with your crowd controllers. And just be aware that that's a possibility of what's going on. I'll put some links on this video anyway, so you can listen to the difference. But it's really important that you understand that that's how the dynamics can change within the party. And as I said, it is really a red flag for us. Often, they'll congregate in dark areas, as I said, in toilets and that sort of thing. So you need to sort of keep your wits about you. At the end of the party, you don't want to be playing any type of bass, really loud bass or sort of heavy music, because usually what we say is if your party finishes at 12:30, finish the music in the bar, and then it gives you 30 minutes to move them on and just play some really low-key music. If I get a client that rings me and says they want crowd control security for a party from, say, 10 p.m. till 7 a.m., normally that's code for a rave party, and from a security aspect, I don't assign any staff to that. It's not something that I support at all. And from experience working at major venues, rave parties, it's from a I guess a drug activity point of view, it's a concern. But also when you actually observe a number of ambulances and paramedics lined up to actually resuscitate people of all ages, even older than me, that are actually actively getting involved in drugs, is a real concern. So I'm hoping that with this information that it'll help you plan these events. And again, just to be mindful of some of those changing dynamics in the night. And of course, once we go into warmer weather, there'll be more parties, and as I said, kids will, as I said, depends on what sort of party it is, but normally the predictor is, as I said, drug activity usually goes hand in hand with the types of music that is planned. If there's anything that you've got a pressing question about, please email me through the website, and I'll be happy to take your call or your email. Thank you.